Good afternoon, y'all. The other side of the view. I gotta say it again. Good afternoon, y'all. The other side of the view. What's up, Deb?
Hey.
We were laughing over Deb's nails just for a second there. And apologies why I opened up my Coca-Cola. You know, and they always ask me to open it. They're like, "Can I open it for you?" I was like, "No, I like this whole lighter." Have you ever?
No, I haven't.
What? Really? Okay, so look. Hand. Bottle. Choke. Lighter. Kind of in between the finger, your pointer finger. Kind of press. And then you pop.
Does it.
Yeah.
So
if I could put it back on, I'd give it to you to try it.
Yeah.
I can't. So I might have a coconut smile.
Yeah, if I don't get like twist off cap like that, then I can't really do it. I'm like, hey, open this for me.
For all the audio, I mean, the video people understand this, but I guess for the audio people, this is a Coca-Cola in a bottle. If anybody that was born like 70s, 60s,
Glass
50s,
bottle.
Glass bottle, not a. I guess that was the point. Oh, you got plastic bottle, technically. It's like bottle, I always think glass.
Yeah.
But, you know, you're very much right. Coca-Cola in a bottle. This is it's a liter of Coca-Cola, which is like way too much Coke for anybody to be drinking. Had to make sure I said drinking. It's like, otherwise I said Coke. So,
right, yeah.
Anyways, so we want everybody first off to know we got a hotline now. So you guys can call in now. If you guys want to call in, you guys can give us a call. It's get the number up here for you guys in a second. It is, man, I'll be messing up. All right, the number, man, you guys can hit us up. Yep, topic, relationships. Phone number is 513-400-3623. So we'll keep laying that out, in and out throughout the session and the show. But so relationships.
Yeah, I thought I wanted to do this one because this is something like, as a female, I like to observe and I kind of like to be the fly on the wall for conversations sometimes. Sometimes I chime in, but a lot, especially with guys.
Okay.
I like to be the fly on the wall.
Okay.
And so I'll hear their conversations. I'm like, it doesn't work that way. So I think like
this shit is gonna be great. What doesn't work that way? Let's have an example of
an example. I don't want to put that shit out there though.
No names. No, we're gonna keep everybody.
Like I listen to guys talk. I'm not talking about anybody in particular, but I listen to guys talk, and they're like talking about like females, like, well, she says she's celibate, but I don't think she is, or just like, I got one for this and one for that.
Okay, got you.
And so maybe not
really
so much relationships, like dating or I don't know. It's like a wide range of shit to get into.
Yeah, it is, because a relationship, I mean, to me personally, I'm gonna say it's all about what you're looking for.
Yeah.
And then to find somebody that's looking for the same thing, I think is a catch. Is where I think that's where we run into a lot of problems.
Yeah.
Where one person's looking for forever.
Right.
One person's looking for right now.
Yeah.
And this person sees forever in this right now.
Yeah.
This right now just sees right now.
Yeah.
They don't see forever.
Yeah.
And I think the difference is where I got a partner of mine. I hope he calls in, actually, because he takes pride in being honest. With his intentions and what he does and how he does it. And I did the same similar.
I think women like that too. I do.
You know what? To be completely honest, you could tell me if I'm wrong. It was like the number one turn on in life is when I didn't hide nothing.
Yep.
I did everything in the light, and people were 1,000 with it, because it was the choices I made were bad choices. 1,000% bad choices. You know, cheating's not good. Or running around completely acting crazy ain't good. But they said be good or be good at it.
Yeah, I feel like, for me, if this is my first time actually like being single and dating. I was like married straight out of high school.
How is it?
And then it's cool because I've never been single. Okay. So it's like I don't really like the dating thing because you know
weirdos.
Yeah.
Fucking weirdos.
Yeah, I was not gonna say it, but yeah.
I'm gonna say it. Catfish weirdos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
stunners.
I like it though because I like having my own space. So.
For sure.
I feel like whole song was like finally got my own bedroom with this bitch. So
I feel you.
That's
You know
how
what?
I
That's
feel.
funny.
It's bad, but
I used to think like that, and I mean, and you know what? No disrespect to my wife, I still think like that sometimes.
right.
Yeah, I told her call in too. This gonna be a hot topic, boy. It's gonna be a raw hour. Because again, I like my space. I like my independence. I like my codependence too, though.
Right.
I like to be able to spend time with a significant other. I like to be able to do something with somebody, grow something, build something with somebody. No, I don't want nobody up me. I don't want nobody in me. I don't want nobody over me. You know what I mean? And I think that's for me, that's always been the, I wasn't we didn't grow up like that. We didn't grow up where we was constantly hugging and kissing. And we was all close like that. We were close in the senses of we did what we were told. And that was that.
Yeah.
When we got older, I noticed that people are, you know, some people are very affectionate. Some people are like, nah, man, like on some rollover and get off me and be straight.
I'm the kind of person, like at home, like I'd probably be like very clingy at home, but then out in public, like I'm not a big PDA person. So like at home, you like get off me. Then out in public, it's like, hold my hand. I'm like, oh, okay. So
why is that?
I don't know. I've never liked PDA. Like in high school, like I had a boyfriend and I told him like, don't bring me anything for Valentine's Day because I'm not walking through school with this shit. Like if you do, I'm gonna stuff it in the locker. You're gonna be mad. So
Flat out. It's gangster.
So he waited till after school to give it to me. But I'm not like, I don't know why. Like I hold your hand, I'll walk with you, but I'm not a big PDA person. At home, I'll be all over you.
I was raised like to not be a PDA person. Versus, I wanted to be. I always like I saw it, and I would see it, and it looked cool. It looked right, so I would try to do it, but then it didn't feel right.
It just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, it didn't feel cool. Like I walk with my wife's hand in like Walmart, let's just say, and it'll last from the parking lot to the door.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like by the time we get to the door, we done turned into a whole, we're two people.
Yeah.
Get the cart? You want the cart? You want to push the cart? Okay. And then I remember when we separated and got back together. And it's weird because it's like even with that, there was like this honeymoon phase.
Yeah.
Again, I keep it official. So we would walk and she would be pushing the cart and I would have a hand here in the middle of her hands and I would have a hand here.
Okay.
So then we could push the cart together. Not that I really wanted to push the cart. I just wanted to be close to her.
Yeah.
But again, that lasted for like weeks. And I think it was because more of I missed you versus this is what we're going to be doing for eternity. We're not going to be pushing the cart together for eternity. No, it's not going to happen.
That goes to like the whole, like with your buddy that's like he keeps it open, keeps it open. I like that because I was telling my mom like, I don't want a guy like in the first couple weeks, the first couple months to like bring me flowers. Don't bring me a flower. Don't bring me flowers till date. Because you're not gonna bring me flowers every week, every day.
I think it's always no. You're not.
You're not. So,
you're not.
Like
it's weak
in the
ass
beginning,
game.
Yeah, in the
It's
beginning, give me
game.
what you're gonna get me, and then maybe like if you want to get me flowers, I tell people like buy me a plant and plant it, and then you don't have to worry about like if I complain about flowers, be like I bought you flowers. They're gonna grow in the spring.
That's pretty dope, though.
Me, I'm weird, but.
No, I mean, again, it's, what did I do earlier? I bought a little Mexican pastry. And Chris Maxwell, that's what she talks about. She talks about little pastries. And I was at the store, didn't really go over for anything in particular. I just was on live and felt like going to the store.
Yeah.
Get over there, and they had these little pastries she likes. So I snatched at the pastry, and I'm coming out, and I'm get across the street, and I thought about it, and it's like, this is the shit we're talking about. This is the shit we do. Little shit like this. I'm not doing nothing on February 14th.
Right.
Nothing.
Because you're told to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that would be.
From the heart.
No, this is expected. Like you expect this. If that's the case, all of them holidays are dead to me.
Yeah.
All of them. I don't do them. Those are the things I think that count. When a person grabs something out of nowhere for you and is like, here you go.
And you know that they actually like that shit. Not like not a flower. I mean, like if you saw my favorite flower. Don't pick out a rose or something because it's not my favorite flower. Yeah, so like
all girls don't like roses, y'all. Like I done found that out as a young dude, young Mac, young player.
Everybody gets roses.
And everybody gets roses, and I found out like the differences of the meanings of flowers. Like carnations mean one thing.
Yeah.
Roses mean this. Lilies mean this. Tulips mean this. Dude, like do your history.
And the different colors of
the colors too. You
yeah.
might go get a girl. Her favorite color is purple. You didn't got her orange. Like you ain't paying no attention. But again, it'd be weak game.
Yeah.
In the order for what to knock that off.
The fact that you went and got her like the Mexican pastry because you know she loves it, and like you just saw it, you didn't go there for it, but you saw it, and it's like, oh, Krista likes that. Let me get that for Krista.
That's it.
That's the kind of shit I like.
I ain't gonna lie. They're good.
Oh,
good.
No,
I wanted to bite. I wanted to bite.
Still,
but I got it for her. I had my bite and I gave it to her and Caleb. They did their thing. They mangled it and we was cool. I just wanted to taste it.
You just want to taste it.
I just wanted to taste. I just wanted my little morsel, a little portion.
But then I think it's cool. Like when you see something, like I like to get to know people. So if I'm walking through the store and I see something that reminds me of them, so like that means you got to know me, and then you were walking and you saw this random thing that reminded you of me, and like, oh, I should get that. Yeah.
That's the stuff that I think that leaves an imprint.
Yeah.
Impression.
Don't just get me a flower like you got everybody else.
So for people out here, we talking about relationships. Like, what are we looking for? I see people looking for everything, anything, something. And I think that's the problem. Like people just like they have to be with somebody.
Yeah. I have that conversation with my brother all the time. He's like completely sworn relationships off. I haven't. I call myself like one of the people that's like, I consider myself to be intelligent, but like a fool rushes into love all the time. So I consider myself to be a fool at times, but I'm a hopeless romantic. So I love the idea of love, so I haven't written it off.
Right.
But I'm not, like I don't feel like I'm looking because I feel like we had this conversation, like, if you go looking for a relationship, then you're just going to fall into anything.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I think if it finds you, it finds you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think any relationship I've ever been in, honestly, it just found me. I don't think any long-lasting relationship, let me say it that way, any long-lasting relationship, because there's been a lot of relations.
Oh, okay.
But not a lot of relationships. I've probably had 5. Like
mine
4,
have been,
5,
I've only had 2 serious, and they were not supposed to be relationships.
No.
And I ended up married to them.
Married to them.
Yeah.
And I've had a few that, again, they were supposed to just never turn into that. You wouldn't even think it. And then it's just like, okay, we're doing this then.
Yeah.
All right, cool. And you know what? Those are the ones that didn't work out. Those didn't work out at all. We went ahead and did that, like, because, again, it sounded like a great idea.
Yeah.
Man, this shit was horrible.
Yeah.
It started bad. The shit ended bad. It was bad in the middle. Like, it was horrible through the majority. There were good times. And I think those are the threads that kept things together with like the 2 out of 6 days or like the 3 out of 6 days where it's just like, okay, it ain't that bad. It's like, well, it is, but it is bad. It's like, but you can have your way, so just go ahead and stick with it. And it's just like, at the end of the day, I found out a person in a committed relationship that's not committed doesn't just hurt the other person.
Right.
They really damage themselves when they figure it out.
Yeah.
And that's what made me kind of like look at it different.
Yeah. I try to take lessons from all of my relationships, and then I tell them, like, take a lesson from me or whatever, or like
you so, tell like, your exes to take a lesson.
I do. I swear. Yeah. Like I tell them.
Gangster as shit.
I tell them like
I probably would have cussed you out. I'd have been like, "What'd you just tell me?"
I give them advice.
What the fuck? I lost it.
No, I give them advice. I was just talking to my ex that I recently, like, we've only been apart for like a year, maybe about a year now. And so, like, I was telling him how to get another chick. Like, for sure. Yeah, like, dude, this is how you do it.
But you know what though?
This time, though.
That's cool though.
Yeah.
That's rare though. That's not typical. Hell no. Not even close.
I'm like I've got this I'm gonna get it tatted. I got it eventually. I will. It's in French, but it means I love you anyway. And so for me, like, once I love a person, like, I'm forever gonna love you. I just gotta put you in a different category. So now you're like my brother. So I give my brother's advice and I give you advice.
Period.
We're still gonna be. We gotta be.
We'll still be. Yeah, we gotta be cordial. We gotta be cool. Why can't people think like that? I think like that. It makes sense. Again, if I gotta be
People
around
think I'm
you.
weird.
No, I mean to make the best of the situation, it should be what would be the ideal thing to do in the brain.
Right.
Everybody's shit ain't wired right.
Yeah.
So it's possible that you might not look at that as an avenue, but to be friends or to befriend somebody you was already friends with and something just went south. Like if wasn't nobody killed, if wasn't nobody like hurt majorly, like physically, you know what I mean? I'm sure there's some lines. I don't know them. I didn't draw the map. What I'm saying is that to be friends still, it would make sense, especially when there's children involved. Yeah. And that's the thing where motherfuckers are savages out here. Yeah. These women are savages. They are some booger wolves. Listen, men. I'm gonna say this to the men in relationships: be careful who you lay with, play with, stay with, because I'm telling you, there's some booger wolves out here. You want to know what a booger wolf is? A booger wolf is like a boogeyman, but a woman. I can call him. I mean, wolf.
You can call it worse.
I can call it worse because I use the word wolf.
Yeah.
That's a dog, and if it's a female, that's a bitch. That's a female dog. Yeah. So they booger wolves. Again, they catfishes. Everybody don't eat catfish. Yeah. Most people everybody don't eat crappie. Yeah. Yeah. That's what it be though. You know what I mean? They hook up. They see forever. Again, they see something in you. You a winner, and they gonna go ahead and trap that. They gonna knock you off. And women is out. Men, please understand. Women are smart. Women are very intellectual. They're intellectual beings. Like to stimulate the mind of a woman, you will end up okay. Or on the other side of the fence of damnation, like I found out. Yeah. For real, to open the carburetor up, to open the throttle up on a female, and then to dismiss her. Yeah.
That's why I like honesty from the beginning. Yeah. Like if you're an asshole, like if you know you're an asshole, show that woman that you're a fucking asshole. That way, like if she still falls in love with you as an asshole,
that's on her.
Still will love you. Yeah, it's on her.
That's on her.
For me, like.
And, man, I love my partners. And see, I was always trying to be the nice dude. Like, I always tried to be the... Well, I want to say nice. I'll say polite.
Yeah, I mean, nice, be a nice guy.
I was polite. Yeah. That was the difference. I wouldn't call you out your name. I wasn't going to put you in the lane of what you are. Your ass walked in them cleats and her high heels. That was your sport. Yeah. That was whatever it was. I wasn't going to call you out, though. I wasn't going to put you out there at this... It wasn't that's not how I did shit. I finesse things a little bit different in life. Okay. Now my partners, they finesse things a little bit different in life too. They gonna call you out. They gonna put you up out here like, what you talking about? You already know what it is. It's this cram game. Wow. Period. Because again, it's like, this is the way you looking at me. So if a man was looking at a woman on some, man, girl, why, and be corny and shit.
Yeah, you gotta have a little more cool.
They don't though. Yeah. But if the chick was eyeing my man's down like that, then he go ahead and put her all the way on the wall like Picasso and he'll paint the picture for her. Yeah. Oh, don't act like that. This is what you're here for. Oh, and if it don't work, I ain't sitting here. Yeah. I'm telling you, it worked. Like every trip. Yeah. And it don't be a difference in short, tall, black, white, skinny, fat, hot, ugly. It don't matter. Yeah. No discrimination. Yeah. You go down. And you go down. Because that was the objective. The objective wasn't to do nothing past that. So you were told that. And if you went past that, that was on you and your feelings. We're sorry to hear that. Right. We told you don't do that. And I used to do that. I would tell you, do not wrap any feeling into this. Right. Why? I gotta go home. I gotta go home. So that stayed on I had a ring on a finger when I was running around acting stupid. Again, it not right. It wasn't supposed to do it, obviously. Infidelity is not good. Yeah. So everybody put their broomsticks away and their whips. You know, you ain't shit.
You're being honest about it.
I'm a big 1,000, yeah. And it was just, again, in life, I chose to do what I chose to do. Mm-hmm. But what I chose not to do, I chose not to lie to the other side of life. Right. So on this side of the life, everything was A1 official. Mm-hmm. And you know what I found out in life? I had no problems on that side.
That's because, like, if you give a woman the opportunity to choose, like...
Thank you.
Like, so for a woman, it's difficult. Like, a woman's emotions are going to get caught up in it. But if you are honest with her the whole time, then she has the option to choose if I'm gonna fuck with you or not.
To be honest,
And
your
if my
emotions
feelings-
are gonna get caught up in it
Yeah.
as a male. Don't
Yeah.
think that you won't get caught in this. People out here gonna perpetrate. Oh, I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Shut
your
your corny ass up.
I was
You
in a
care.
11-year relationship off of this ain't gonna be nothing.
Yeah.
And then
it was
11
what
years.
it was.
Yeah.
Because again, I don't think we can help that. We say
Yeah.
what we say. We can't help it. What we can't help is what we do about that when it happens.
Yeah.
And that's what I can say about every person that has ever been in my life. Not every, obviously. For the majority of the women that I dealt with in my life, they had that much polish to snap back to reality and get a handle on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I had enough couth and enough polish to snap in reality and get back to that tight reality of, okay, I can't let this affect
Right.
A, me, B, our relationship.
Right.
We were too cool before whatever had popped off.
Yeah.
So we're not going to continue this, but we'll continue this relationship as friends.
Yeah.
And you know what? I was able to do that, and it was weird,
Yeah.
but it also turned out to be like now 40, I'm talking 15 or so years, 20
Right.
years, 25 years, some of it. It's, honestly, yeah, there's like, and I'm going to see a couple of them this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You let some time go by, you'd be like, oh, remember that time? You laugh about it after a
It
while.
wasn't even no time. We might see you next weekend.
I know.
And there weren't no time. For real. It was
Yeah.
never no qualms. It was never no issues because there was an understanding that this wasn't going nowhere.
Yeah.
You figured that out.
Yeah.
And 9 out of 10 times they figured that out and they would approach me with it.
Yeah.
And I'd be the one to say,
Just be open. Like I tell guys all the time, don't lie to a female. Like don't lead her on and make her think you want something. Be open with her. She's still gonna fuck with you anyway.
said a coward
She
lies.
might. Yeah. Yeah.
In a relationship, they said a coward lies. And
Yeah.
then I believe that to be true. Even me as being a liar. It's obviously to cheat, you lie. Yeah, it's like, you know what I mean? A thief and a liar go hand in hand.
Yeah.
So to cheat and to lie about it, yeah, it was a coward ass move.
Right.
Because again, I think to lie to a person, there's fear.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's the repercussion or me, I would say it's hurting somebody, and,
Right.
somebody knowing about that.
Yeah.
But
yeah. That's
what was that? There's a line in the J. Cole song. He said, I think it's called Kevin's Heart.
Oh, I was just listening.
That's a dope.
We were just picking that apart with one of my brothers.
Yeah.
This weekend.
They say that in the dark.
Was done in.
They say what's in the dark. I gotta play it for y'all now. I'm horrible with that.
I was just picking this apart.
So yeah, man, you guys can still call in.
It's
I don't know what you guys are doing out there.
I
want to make sure I repeat the number here. You guys, 513-400-3623. You guys come give us a call. Make a comment on relationships and what you guys think. I don't know what you guys do out there with your relationships.
Oh, so what do you think? I was just I was talking to. We were giving both each other advice, and so I was telling him how people are weird out here, and he's like, you're gonna have to find somebody because we both gave each other freedoms, like eventually boundaries were crossed with the freedoms, but we both gave each other freedoms. Like I was always able to go. My family lives in Michigan, so I was in Michigan a lot, and he was home a lot. And so he'd be home, he'd have his free time, and I'd go and hang out with my family in Michigan. But we're talking about like finding a person, which is also difficult because in a relationship people get a little possessive.
Touche.
So finding a person that's gonna be able to be like, oh, okay, you're going to do this for a weekend, okay, I'm cool with that. And then I was talking to one of my brothers about like having friends of the opposite sex.
Okay.
And so for me, I'm like, I think that's easy. You don't cross the boundaries.
I believe in it. I don't know how it works with women's minds. I've never met one that ever thought this shit was okay, to be honest.
My ex had friends. I mean, boundaries were crossed there, but my ex had female friends, and I was cool with it until boundaries were crossed.
But that's what they say. They say boundaries are always crossed, and it's like I don't think so. I just think that if boundaries are crossed, there shit was wrong to begin with, and people I think need to get right with themselves with that. If you're in a relationship, and you're in it for the long haul, man, so you better handle your business.
Yeah,
that's all I gotta say.
I think like
whatever it is,
I'm cool with it because I know that like I have more male friends than female friends, because I just like.
That's how my wife is. She's got like she's.
I like being able to hearing a male perspective, because sometimes like you talk to a female and like, girl, he did this. She's like, leave him. And you're like, I don't want to hear leave him. I just want some, tell me wrong.
To be honest, like all of the physicalities aside, no, I wouldn't say I'd have more women in my corner or by my side or nothing of that sort. But when it came down to like, I only got a couple partners that I really polyed up in politic with anymore.
A female though will tell you like, no, Mike, you're wrong.
Period.
Yeah.
It was
like a male would. Yeah.
Most men won't. To be honest, sometimes it's fear. I believe it'll be they don't want to disrespect you. They don't want to upset you. They don't want it to come off wrong, and that's just men. Like for me, I believe that I've gotten more honesty out of women than I have ever met.
That's how it is for females too.
Yeah, I can't stand it. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Where it's like, if you're supposed to be an A1 from day one, like that's what I want.
Yeah.
I would want the view that is the realest. This is with the most substance, with the most solidarity. Like I would want something like that. I wouldn't want anything that was biased.
Right.
No, that means you're giving it to me the way you would think I want, and I don't want your thought on that.
Yeah.
On how I think and what I would think. I want your thought on how you think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I wouldn't ask you shit.
Yeah.
I don't want my thought.
Right.
Yeah, I'm left with that shit already.
Right.
I got multiples of those. I got skits of those, man. I done wrote all them down already. I need to see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you got your phone, you can play it for me.
I don't. I left it in there.
Done.
I think it's like what's done in the dark will find its way to shine. But it's J. Cole, Kevin's Heart.
Yes, that was it.
Okay,
I did so much that when you see you might go blind.
Yeah.
That line touched me. Like I thought about it, was like, damn, I would Ray Charles, Stevie Wonder something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because again, there's a bunch of it that stayed where it was supposed to stay.
Yeah.
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 Because again, I don't think that's the point. Well, if it is your point, purpose in a relationship to hurt somebody on purpose by cheating, then cool. That's on you. I had zero intentions on that purposely. Because at the end of the day, I don't think I've ever enjoyed just tearing a person down.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
Right.
Now physically, yeah, like male.
Right.
But otherwise, like, no, I couldn't stand it. Women cry, shit drives me nuts.
Yeah.
It does, touches my soul. I'll be like, oh, what's wrong? Right. There was a woman yesterday, not to get off on a tangent, but there was a woman yesterday at, it was a Dollar General. No, it was Goodwill. I was at Goodwill yesterday. I stopped by Goodwill. And the woman at the counter, rang us out and was, in tears. And I was looking at her and, you have a good day, man. She was, thank you. I said, no, really, you're awesome. Just have a great day. And God bless. And I walked off. But whatever it was, it happened, in a matter of seconds. She rang the woman out, and then we walked up, and then she just started crying. It was odd. She was just, might have thought something or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. But, yeah, it was deep. Yeah. She just started crying out of nowhere.
You're in tune with your, emotional side. That's a good thing.
I don't like to see people cry, period.
Some
really,
guys
I
are
don't.
Just
I can't stand it. No, my son will cry. I'd be like, man, quit that shit. But again, the way you were raised, I was raised I'll give you something to cry about, or it was you gotta walk that off. You ain't got time for all that. So now I know that that's not the way to do it.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
Not just because I was raised that way, I'm gonna be that way. No, I obviously know that that's not the fucking way to do things. Why? Because it's not ideal.
Right.
There's no logic in that shit. Yeah. Everybody cries.
Yeah.
I watched a dog do it. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
And I am the dude that expects the dog to not bark.
Right.
I am the kid, not the kid, but I'm the guy that expects the kid not to cry. Yes, but when you do it, you do it. You're going to do it. I'm going to tell you to be quiet. I'm still going to tell you shut up. Stop it. Don't do it. But it'll still touch me to where I'll try to understand why you're crying. Mm-hmm. And if I can, then cool, and help you, stop you from crying. I don't care if I talk about Wookiees and Smurfs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a weird conversation.
Oh,
but it would stop a person from crying at least.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would try it.
I like people like that. I'll be crying I'm the corny joke person, so tell me like some stupid corny joke. Like,
I just say a bunch of off the wall weird shit. Like again, like the midgets in the wedding.
Yeah.
The little people in the wedding, yeah. Like, why would you want little people at your wedding dancing with Sean Paul? I'm like, because that shit sounds like fun. It sounds like a dope ass party. And they're like, no, that's the problem. This is a wedding. The party's after the wedding. It's like, I don't want my whole wedding, the whole day to be a party if that was the case. Then.
Right? Yeah.
Nobody does that.
Yeah.
I want to do what nobody does. I don't want to do what everybody else does.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
No.
Dun, 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 dun. Like, I can't wait for that. It sounds so fun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Stand quiet.
Everybody. While there's a reading from John. John 13 says. You know, I don't want that shit at my wedding. Yeah. Not that I don't want the Lord there. Not that I don't want God's presence there. No, I do. I pray that obviously is witnessing it.
Dancing and song is praising God
Thank
as
you.
well.
All that boring, all that corny, all that gender flex and everything else, I'm straight.
Yeah, God's
yeah, he's gonna be up there like this. He's another boy you should have went with the little people.
Yeah.
I would have been rolling. I knew you were gonna do it and you would stop. So yeah, you know what I mean? I can see him smiling down on his children going, look at him, all having a good time. Look at him right there. Yeah. Look at him. Little big head boy. I'll tell you, that big head boy. And I can, again, I feel that in my heart though. That's not a cap or a shot at little people.
No, yeah.
I want to make sure I let that known for all of the sensitive people. You know what though? We can give our last 20 minutes. Again, if you guys want to call in about relationships, we'll give the last 20 minutes to sensitive ass people. Go ahead and give us a call at 513-400-3623 and give us your views on relationships. But yeah, people were like at me, pissed all the way off about the little people thing.
Really?
Yeah, some people were like mildly offended, which was cool. Like my moms and them were like, I don't know, man. You want to like be careful about that. You're gonna end up upsetting some people. And it's just like, for what? For wanting to include them in something? Nobody includes them in shit unless it's a joke. And it's just like, well, that's what it looks like. And it's just like, that's not what it is. It's called a good time. I just want to have a good time with some little people. I've never had a good time with a bunch of little people.
That's where everybody gets sensitive. Like, if you had a little person in the room, they would probably not be offended at all. And then everybody else would be offended and make them feel like they should be offended.
Or they're going to attack the little one.
Yeah, for not being offended.
For not being offended.
Yeah.
You're not mad? Oh my God, I'd be so upset. I'd be appalled.
Right.
You'd have to get me off of him. And
then that's where it's like, oh, well, maybe
I should be pissed off.
Yeah.
I think that most people that are in an advocating seat have really made more issues than the actual original issue that was needed to be advocated.
The person that would actually be, like, people that have no problem with the issue are more offended than the person that would actually be offended.
Period.
You know, that should actually be offended, or not even should, that could actually be offended. Yes. And most of the time they're not.
No, they're really not. Like, I've seen some people in the senses of, let me think here, lesbian. Okay, you know, and I can keep going on different types of stereotypes or whatever and whatnot. I had a friend of mine, she's a lesbian, and we were in a bar. Guy came up to her, tried to hit her, and this was super funny because her girlfriend was deaf. So the shit was really funny because she really didn't hear the dude trying to holler at her, and didn't know that her girlfriend was standing right here. Okay. And I'm just kind of standing to the side. This was in Punta Gorda, Florida. Okay. And the guy kept trying to communicate with this girl, Marie, kept trying to conversate with her, and she's trying to get the bartender's attention and waving. Kayla finally chimes in, hey, it's my old lady, and she's obviously my old lady, so that's obviously not for you. And the dude proceeded to continue to holler at her. And it was like, okay, rude as shit. So she said something again. He continued to, man, ain't nobody trying to hear that. So I'm sitting there, and now me, again, I like Ep4. I like Ep4. Ep4 is my guy, because I can't save her either. So I'm not captain. I'm not the captain of the ship. I'm not Captain Save a Ho or anybody else. But these was friends of mine. So it was in a completely different situation. You know, I had to pull dude to the side and chop it up with him, as far as in, why are you so disrespectful? A, but B, where did you miss that woman A is deaf and a lesbian?
Right.
Like I felt like I had to slide in there and advocate just for a second.
Yeah.
It did all work out. There was no fight. Everything was cool. But again, Marie, in a sense, wasn't offended.
Right.
No, like, I mean, she even got called a couple, you know, fuck you, pussy eating, like, bitch, and shit. And she's just like, I don't, like, really care. Like, and I asked her, I'm like, you don't care when people call you, like, you know, carpet this or this or that, or all these crazy names that people would say to a lesbian. I'm not going to repeat them.
Right.
I'm going to try to have some coof. Right? I'm going to try to have some coof.
Yeah.
Deb be on me, man. Deb be trying to get me together. So, yeah, the dude, no coof, damn polished. And she said at the end of the day, no, like, to fight over that, it's crazy. Kayla would want to bash your head in. And I'm like, she's like, but for like you to be in a fight about it would be ridiculous. You would think you're offending me or like helping me, sticking up for me, and you're really not, because I'm not upset.
Right.
I'm not bothered by this.
Yeah.
I'm secure and 100 with who I am. So whoever you are yelling, yakking, talking crazy, please stop doing that for me. Like, I'm not yelling. I'm not gonna yell, yak, or talk crazy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it pushing and live my life. And I'm like, she didn't say all that, but
Yeah.
in a nutshell, it was that. And I'm just like,
I think shit like that will help a lot of like these bar scene fights, because like my ex got to the point where he's like, no, I'm not going to the bar with you because like guys are rude sometimes when they drink. I mean, not all guys. Some guys are rude when they drink, and so like guys would like stare daggers at me or like you know, try to talk to me. I'm the kind of female, don't fight this dude because more than likely he's just drunk. He's an asshole because he's drunk. So for me, it's like, I'll turn him down. Or if he's staring at me across the bar, I'm not even paying attention because I'm looking at you.
Right.
Stop looking at him.
right.
And if he comes around and says something, I'm
And
sorry,
you know
I'm
what?
with him.
That would be like the most player thing to feel in the world.
What, for a female to turn him down? Yeah.
With you sitting right there, you don't gotta say nothing.
Yeah.
That's always felt great.
Yeah. That's
to
how.
just sit there and have her like,
I know.
worries.
Yeah.
What the fuck am I worried about?
Yeah.
Nobody in here. I don't know if I've ever walked into a bar with a female and worried about anybody looking at anybody, me or her. Like I never really thought about it like that.
Yeah.
And I think I've had my ex-wife was approached once, a couple times actually. Somebody walked up actually.
Yeah.
And she just laughed at the one guy.
Right.
It was hilarious too. She laughed into his face, and then I laughed in his face.
Yeah.
And I bought him a beer.
Yeah.
I remember that. We had a club. I think it was Eclipse downtown Toledo. Yeah, I bought the dude a beer. I felt bad for his feeling.
Yeah, I mean, shit, like it. Most times it's not even an issue if you let her
let her handle her business.
Yeah.
See, here's
That's
the thing.
respect too on her
And
behalf.
if she don't, bro, you just saw the other side of the view.
Yeah, if she don't handle it, go ahead, you can handle her.
What?
Yeah.
Bro, you just saw the other side of the view. Now you know what you working with. You ain't working with much.
Yep.
That's the mechanic special, bro.
Yep. Yeah.
Anybody can rent. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's that mechanic special. You gotta let that go. That's that bar life. She like that bar life. And
Yeah.
You got them out there.
Yeah.
And right back into the relationships.
It
round. It's horrible. It is, man. It's horrible relationships. I don't really know. I love mine.
It's fun.
I'm
I mean, it's fun. It's cool.
I'm learning to be patient. I'm also learning not to be too patient. Don't lose you. Like, I don't care what relationship you're in. Don't be in a tighter relationship. First, I would say with the Lord, obviously, but you should be in a committed relationship with yourself.
Yep. That's what I tell everybody. That's why I say I'm not ready, because I've only been, this is my first time ever being single. I've only been single for a year. So for me, I'm like, I don't want to I can't come into one unless I know for a fact that I'm completely whole. Like, if you fuck up, then I'm going to walk away the same day. I don't even want to have to think about it.
No.
So, I mean, that's bad. That's bad. But if like you fuck up beyond what I cannot forget.
Yeah.
But there should be a lot of some relationship is more about forgiveness. That's
I
hard.
love it.
But
You're like, I think maybe you know what?
I mean,
never mind.
I'm a forgiving person, but to a certain
great.
extent.
For sure.
Yeah. So for me, I'm like, I want to come into a relationship whole. You got to come into a relationship whole. If I see you're not whole, then we can't do anything
That's
together.
the thing too. Like people, like the happy thing, make me happy.
Yeah, you can't.
I can't.
Yeah, how is somebody gonna
make you fucking happy?
You have to ask a person. I notice it's like if you ask a person what makes you happy and they hesitate, then you don't know what makes you happy. So I can't get into this because I can't make. If you don't know what makes you happy, I can't.
Better not. I can't be that.
Yeah.
I better not be that.
Yeah.
No, I saw a post. It was a post or a meme or a text or something. You know, if you give someone your everything, when they're gone, you'll have nothing.
Yeah.
And it's very true in the sense I could share everything with you, but I'm gonna have to keep me. Like me, I'm me, and me is me. I'm good with that, and we have to stay good with that. You can come out into this me. I don't mind. There's motherfucking room in this me.
Yeah.
But you can't leave with me. You can leave with impressions from me. You can leave with expressions from me. You ain't leaving and taking my ass with you. Meaning you ain't taking my soul, my heart, my feeling of me. That is where I think the line comes.
You need to be like
past that.
Happy before they get there, and if they decide to leave, because everybody's got free will, so if they decide to leave, you're happy with that. I'm like, oh, I see you later. That's why I feel like I can still be friends with them after. Like, okay, I'm still cool.
Women are raw with that too. And
being friends after?
Yeah, that is cool. Well, not really, but
no,
not really. I mean, again, I've been blessed with like girlfriends, not relationships. Like relationships. No, not so much. Like the ones I had kids with. Oh hell no, that was ugly. Oh yeah, that was ugly. That was ugly. Like 2-month-old premature baby ugly. Like ugly. Like tragic ugly. Like I don't think any of those went well. No. Nobody gets. It seems I can't see. I always like to say nobody or never, but try less to say those two words because it's not a nobody, obviously.
Right.
Mine didn't get over the situation as easy or quick as maybe some. Mine are still working on like 10, 12 years.
What were they?
Just being like mean, nasty.
I look at it like women like that. I look at it like for me, if I end a relationship, like I'm absolutely done. Like I love you, but not like that. So I look at it like maybe they still kind of love you, and it's hard to, because I look at.
That's what people say.
Yeah, it's like I look at hate as just like misplaced anger. So like you don't hate me, you're upset with me right now.
I think it's misplaced love.
Misplaced love, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's the same thing. It's just both light and dark. It's both ends of the spectrum.
For sure.
So
I wish they would walk into the light with Carol Ann and Poltergeist. Like, went over your head. You never seen Poltergeist? Oh, is
that a scary movie?
It is.
Yeah, too. I'm just getting into.
It's a quote, isn't it? Stay away from the light, Carol Ann. Stay away from the light.
Oh.
So yeah, if you ever see it, you'll laugh at that. You're like, that's what he was talking about. No, I hope that they come around one day.
They eventually. That means they're still kind of money. They're like.
Oh, I'd rather fucking hate me and be logical than if that was the case.
Yeah.
I'd take that. You know what? That was one of the worst days of my life. I think that was the day that I changed, like, the whole way I thought and did things with women. Yeah. My ex-wife told me she hated me.
Okay.
It was the first time I ever heard a woman literally out of nowhere just, I hate you. I never heard that before.
Sometimes you gotta take it though.
Broke my heart.
Yeah.
Almost drove my car off a bridge.
Oh.
Like it literally broke my soul. I had never had a person literally look at me and tell me they hated me.
One of my exes stood and told me that.
Really?
And it like
that
stood in my face. It didn't. I just stood because I look at hate as just like misplaced anger. So I stood there and I'm like, okay. I'm like, you don't hate me. And now he doesn't hate me. We're cool. But then I had my moment. I said, I stood there and took it because I get it. It's a breakup. Nobody likes a breakup, no matter how bad it was. And so later I told him, like, I can't hate a person. And I don't hate you. But I'm going to have my moment where I'm, like, yelling at you.
Yeah.
And he gave me my moment to yell.
That's what's up.
But just, especially with the breakup, let him get that out.
Oh, no, it was cool. It came out. I couldn't stop it. I couldn't stop it from coming out. So it came out. No, again, it didn't. I can say it today. It didn't work out well. No, it didn't work out well. She held on to that.
Love. Yeah.
Yeah, she held on to that. And It is what it is.
One day.
You know what I've learned? I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
No, I finally came to that point in life that, again, I can only live
for you.
No, not for me. I can only live my life. Like,
yeah.
I can't control anyone.
Yeah.
If I choose to manipulate a situation to make things happen in my favor, okay. That's not 100% guaranteed, but I mean, again, finesse is finesse. And Mac is a Mac, and I'm on it. But what I can't do is constantly give energy to it in the sense that to keep giving effort toward it. Effort and energy, to keep giving effort and energy to it. I finally got to the point, because that's still a relationship. You know, a relationship is something that you can have and form with anyone. It doesn't have to be a significant other. Right. But the relationship itself has to be a significant relationship. If it's not about progress, then it ain't about much. Yep. And I asked somebody recently with her child present. It was weird, but I had to, because I had told her child something. And she walked in the room. The mother walked in the room. I wanted to say it to the mom too, because again, I don't want. Living on top of the surface. And it was in life, people fall, and everybody. I said everybody, your parents included. This is why I brought the parent in the statement. We all fall under two categories in life: asset or a liability. Everybody, your children, your mother, your dads, your aunts, your uncles, grandparents. You're either an asset in my life or you're a liability in my life. And that's the relationship to wrap up. You don't come back to, those are the relationships. That's how I look at my relationships now with people. Yeah. Whether it be in Lindsay, whether it be in Michigan, whether it be in Florida, whether it be in New York. Are you an asset in my life? Meaning, are you essential? Are you something that is going to help me, or I'm going to help you progress? Yeah. It's fine either way for me. I get the same joy. I probably get more joy helping you than you helping me. That's how to be honest. That's how I am. If you're a liability, I can't be liable for it. I can't pay for it. Yeah. I can't pay your tab. You check out tonight, I can't pay that tab for you. Yep. Your ass is going home, not me. Yeah. And then when I go home, ain't no different. You can't go to the bartender and cash me out. They don't take credit, you know what I mean? So
I use those words all, like with female. I call them buy me a bag bitches.
What are they?
I call them buy me a bag bitches.
Buy me a bag.
Because bitches. Like the females that are like that fuck with him for his money and like they just want a bag. Like she don't want to help you buy a fucking house. She just want a fucking bag. Period. She's not.
That's real.
Yeah.
That is real.
So I consider them, they would consider the guys that buy them a bag assets, but honestly, he's a liability because he's not helping you build shit.
No, but that's not what you want.
But that's not what she wants.
She just wants a bag.
She just wants a bag.
So I think them people are made for each other.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Somebody got to take care of that.
Yeah, things. Yeah, like the trash.
Right? I mean, to be real though, like, you know, it's like everybody wants to throw the trash out, but like, well, shit, this shit mingle with the rest of it. It's like, and not even to call her that or him that, but to say that that's just how you guys swag. That's how you guys roll.
That's bad to put it that way, but that's how I see it.
But I feel you though. It's an expression. It's an expression. It's where, again, people are too sensitive. Take that shit, because why? You about a bag. Yeah. Don't get messy because of the way I said it. Yeah. Nah, bitch, you messy. Yeah. So I said it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah, don't take a sedative if you all uptight about it because you're messy.
Yeah, that bag could have been a down payment on some shit. Be like,
you didn't even stretch it. Together. You blew it. Yeah. Yeah, and the same thing with dude. He really ain't trying to have you around. Yeah. Nah, you a bust now. Good looking. Back to the bus stop. And you cool with that. You're going to be mad at 25, running on 30, you know, talking about some, damn, I ain't did nothing. Yeah. I'm going to go back to school. I know you. I know a bunch of you. Yeah. And there's a whole bunch of my partners, just, again, the younger ones at least, they're turning that corner. A lot of the older ones, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, to be honest. I love y'all, but I don't know what the fuck they're doing, to be honest. Nah, motherfuckers still in the same spot, doing the same shit, which is cool. Again, I'm not dissing you. Do what you do. And I'm not really dismissing you.
Right, but eventually you're going to get to a point where you can't do that shit no more.
How? Yeah. How can you? And still be... Life is a hustle, I think.
I mean,
it's a gift.
Not you can't.
But
eventually, you gotta grow out of like street hustle because you can't be a corner boy forever.
You wouldn't. I don't think shit was designed to be there forever. Like,
no,
you
gotta
was
grow
a
out
jump
of that
start.
shit. You gotta like you start here and then okay. I want to own businesses. I want to own assets. I'm trying to build some shit and not. Yeah. Just
constantly wonder if it's gonna be there tomorrow.
What's that?
Again, to build something versus it's a day-to-day lick.
Yeah, day-to-day. Yeah, it's not guaranteed.
I can't do that. No, I need something that's flowing like water.
Yeah.
Out the faucet.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all have a good rest of the day, man. Episode 4, relationships. Great episode.
Yeah.
That was the best. Y'all have a good one, man. God bless. You're like the stop-go person. I love it.